Hello. This video will demonstrate and present Defexts, a curated database of reproducible real-world bugs for modern JVM languages. So what does that mean? What is Defexts? In essence, Defexts is a family of JVM-focused bug datasets. This video will show how to install Defexts and how to use Defexts in its two primary use case scenarios. The first step in installing Defexts is to download it, or specifically clone the GitHub repository hosting Defexts, the link of which is shown above. And so let's go ahead and clone Defexts repository. Note that all the examples you will see for the rest of this video are executed on a Linux environment. So, as you can see, we're going to do a just traditional GitHub clone. It's a very small repository. Once the repository has downloaded, you can see it contains three files: the bin folder, the install, and the readme. Now, if you want to install Defexts, you need to execute the install bash script. There's no need for any other additional command line parameters. You just run the script as is, and it will download the Groovy dataset or any datasets within Defexts. In this case, Groovy dataset and the Kotlin dataset. Once the install script has finished downloading, you should see additional folders: the database Groovy folder and database Kotlin folder, which contain compressed files of the various repositories within Defexts. So if you want to actually execute Defexts' interface, you need to either cd into the bin folder or include this file path into the environmental variables of your environment. And once you cd into it, you see two files: the Defexts script, interface script, and the actual core Defexts jar file. So if you wish to see, for example, the help command for Defexts, you invoke the Defexts and do -h. Once you do that, it will show all the various commands you can do within Defexts. And as a note, you can't just run Defexts with no parameters. You must include, in this case, a parameter to indicate where to look for a given data set. So now let's show an example of how you want to check out an example project. So let's list all the projects we have: Defexts-K for Kotlin, or G for Groovy, and -a. This shows all the project names alongside how many bugs they have. In this case, the Thrifty project has 5 bugs. So if we want to check this out, we would do the following. You invoke the interface, do -k for Kotlin, -c to check out, and this order is specific. Do it in this order, where it's Defexts, then K, then C, then project name, Thrifty, followed by the bug ID. Let's do 4, which would be the fourth of the fifth 5 bugs located in this Thrifty project. Do -b to check out the buggy project, or we could have done -s or -f for the fixed projects. -o for the output directory. Let's clone it here. And as you see, upon successful execution, it will say expanding so-and-so project, and the project will be cloned here. And from this, you can then execute any of this project against any techniques you may be currently researching. The other use case of Defexts is as follows: /defexts-k-d for different. We're going to see the difference between the buggy version and fixed version of the file. So we can do -k-d, project name, Thrifty, followed by the bug ID, and then S or T for source files or test files respectively. Let's do source file. And as you can see, we now have the difference between the buggy version of the buggy version of Thrifty-4 of the source file it modifies, and the fixed version. So again, this has been Defexts, a curated database of reproducible real-world bugs for modern JVM languages.